What's up, guys? Quantrix02 here with another figure review, and today I have for you another figure in the Metacom Mafex line. It is Avengers Infinity War Thor. Let's get into it. As always, guys, we're going to start off with the packaging. So here's the box of the figure. It's your typical Mafex box, but you got the yellow here and the blue and Avengers Infinity War picture of the figure right there. You got Thor, Mafex, number 104, Metacom, the Avengers symbol. Turn to the side, another picture of the figure. That's the back right there. You can see different, poses and options you have for the figure. And you got your warning stuff down here. Avengers Infinity War side, another picture of the figure. Bottom, some unreadables. And there you have it. Now, let's release Thor from his box. Here's Thor with everything he comes with out of the package. Before we get to the accessories, let's take a look at the figure itself. And here he is, the Thunder God from Asgard. It is Thor from Infinity War / also the end of Ragnarok. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But here's the figure, and man, I gotta say, this thing looks good, and it was worth the wait. Mafex, they seem like they're just getting better and better with figures, and man, I gotta say, just aesthetic wise alone, this guy looks freaking good. It seems like it's been kind of SH Figure Arts has been the go-to when it comes to the movie figures, and Mafex kind of has taken over the mantle for the comic figures. But this figure rivals any SH Figure Arts MCU figure, in my opinion, as far as the look at least. So let's take a closer look at them. So zoom in here, and boom! Look at that! Look at that head sculpt right there. Is it a little soft? Let me see this. There you go. There he is. Is it a little soft? Yeah, it could be a little bit more, detailed, and I think Chris Hemsworth's face is a little bit more chiseled than that. But you're not gonna tell me that's not Chris right there. That looks just like Chris Hemsworth, in my opinion. So I think that they did a fantastic job with that. The beard looks good. The sculpt looks good. You can see the scar that he got from Hela from Ragnarok. You got the two different color eyes, the yellow one and then the blue one. And then you see the detail in the hair right there. Looks pretty good. Give you a side look at him right there. In my opinion, that right there, that's definitely Chris Hemsworth. It looks a little, I can see maybe you can kind of say, okay, well, it doesn't look 100% like him right here. But from that side view, that's Chris Hemsworth right there. That's Thor. That looks good, though. Then you get the detail in the hair right there. I think all that looks really good. I think it's a little subtle wash in there. And the beard, like I said, the beard looks really nice. You did a really good job with just the head sculpt, man. I think this thing is fantastic right here. So there's the side right here. There's the back. Fantastic. Since we're right here, here's the detail of the cape. That looks good. Or the collar of the cape. Here's the cape right here, which is cloth. And yes, there is bendy wire in it. Hell yeah. You come down right here, you see like the armor, nice matte black. It's good. And then you have the little buttons here. They look good, very detailed as well. And then you have metallic black here with the chainmail kind of, going on in the arms. That looks really good. And then you have the gauntlets, which are nicely detailed. And look at that, the buckles are even painted here. I feel like, no offense to SH Figure Arts, but sometimes they kind of forget details like that. Well, they don't forget them, but they don't paint the details like that. Mafex painted it, though, for the buckles, so that's really nice. So it's painted on both sides. And lift this up. So that's the detail at the back of the armor. Looks good. Thor butt. Go back to the front here. There's the thighs also. Like this, I mean, this, let's be honest, this costume doesn't have a lot of you know, color or anything, but the little details in it are good. Is good though. You see the wrinkles in the pants here, everywhere, and then also, like, you know, just the detail here in the pants. You go down to the boots. Also, the buckles and stuff are painted metallic silver. Here's the boot. Here's the back of the boot. So aesthetics wise, this guy is 100% just awesome here, man. I love it. This thing looks great, and you know, we're going to get to the articulation, and even if that's lacking, man, you just pop this guy on the shelf, he's going to look good. So, and speaking of articulation, we're going to get into that right now. Okay, so looking at articulation for Thor, we're going to start at the head here. He has a ball peg at the top of the head and one at the bottom here in the torso. So he can go look up about that much, but the collar is going to stop it from going up any higher than that. He can look down about that much. If you use both, that's pretty good. And it can, you know, you can do a little of that motion going on. And he can't really go 360. I mean, you can, but it's going to be weird. Because of the collar. Collar's kind of, you know, messing that up, but I think that's fine. Come down to the shoulders. They do hinge out, so you can, you know, extend the arm out like this because of the hinge. There's a floating piece in here, and it does hinge up that much. And you can go 360 the arm here. You got your bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow, which gives you better than 90. And then you have, you know, your arm here. I'm pretty sure is on a straight peg. Yep. So it's your Mafex straight peg here, but it gets the job done. You swivel, and it does hinge. It hinges back and forth. There you go. So look at that hinge right there, and then you hinge it back that way. So a lot of movement there. There's the arm. You come down to the torso here. You have your diaphragm joint at the top here, which goes about that much to the forward, and you can go back. Well, okay, so the torso. You can see the ball peg right here, but the torso comes off pretty easy. But there's a reason for that, and you guys will find out in a little bit. But it does go back, probably without coming off of the peg that much, which isn't that much. But you also have your articulation here in the waist, so you can use that too to help you, you know, help them go back a little bit further. So when you're using this right here, it helps it. So you can go back about that much, and using both, you can go, you know, forward that much. It's really good. This piece right here, what the two bottom, you know, little buckle things are, this is a floating piece. It's just, you know, you can move it around how you want to, and this is softer plastic, so it shouldn't get in the way. You come down to the legs. It's your dumbbell joint here, dumbbell right here for the legs. So they go out about that much. Also, yeah, they go about that much. So, you know, he can't, you know, do a full split, but it's whatever. He does have the import or SHF drop down legs, so those are nice. So you can kick a little bit further up and all that stuff. So you can go up with that. You can go up, kick up about that much. You can kick back about that much. And, you know, you got your swivel also. You can swivel the leg how you want to. So that's good. You got your double jointed knee, which only really goes about 90. I wish they would have tried to find a way to fix that so it can go a little bit more than that, but this is about as best as you're going to get. But it is double jointed though. But it really doesn't matter because of how they did the plastic, I guess. You come down to the leg here, or the ankle. You got your ankle rocker. The rocks back and forth. Hinges up about that much. Hinges back about that much. And then you got your toe articulation, which is amazing. Look at that. Boom. So there's your articulation for Thor here. But let's take a look at the cape while we're at it. So yeah, there's bending wire, and the oh my, look at that, look at that, look at that. The bending wire is actually poking out right here. That's not good. I don't know if you guys can see that. See, let me see if you can see it. Hold on, right there. The bending wire of my bending wire is coming out. It poked through the cape. I don't like that, but I'm gonna try to put it back in the cape. So I'm gonna try to see what I can do about that later. But we're gonna take a look at this side. This side is okay. So yeah, you can bend the cape how you want to. You know, and do some floating, you know, some flight stuff. You can. It would have been nice to have some bending wire at the bottom here. It would have been nice too, but like you're only getting it here at the edge of the cape. On the edge of the cape, that's it. But it's nice to have it all. The fact that they did it all, because some companies just for some reason refuse to give us you know, bending wire and capes. That's always a nice thing, especially for characters like Thor who fly, who always are in like dynamic, you know, poses and stuff like that. This is nice to have, so that looks pretty good. I really enjoy that. So you can mess around with that how you want to. So articulation, in my opinion, also pretty good for this guy. Okay, so next we're going to look at the accessories that Thor comes with. Comes with 3 different heads. He comes with 3 sets of, or 4 sets, my bad, 4 sets of hands. A alternate torso and arms. First time I've seen this. And of course Stormbreaker with the electricity effects. So we're gonna get into all that right now. Alright, so the first head is the one that comes out of the package, which is the neutral head. This one looks pretty good. I already talked about it. Here's the second head sculpt, which is how he appeared at the end of Ragnarok and the beginning of Infinity War with the patch. And here's his third head sculpt. When he's full God mode here, you got the thunder lightning eyes going on, and that looks pretty good as well. Okay, so hands wise, it comes with a pair of relaxed hands, a pair of clenching grabbing hands for holding Stormbreaker. He has a pair of open hands. And last but not least, how you gonna have an Avenger without some fists? So here he is with his fists. And as always, guys, for Mafex figures, please, this is only a peg. Please be careful with transitioning these hands out, because the pegs are kind of small. You don't want to break them. Okay, now it's time to get into the fun stuff. So Thor comes with these 6 little button things on his armor, and you could take these things are interchangeable, so you can take them out. So I'll just show you real quick. So grab it and then just put your fingernail under here and you can take it out. So they remove like that. And he comes with these thunder pieces, so when you're full God mode, you can put these things in. Let me show you. So these are how these look right here. They're pretty well painted. I don't know, let me see if I can kind of get you a better look at it. So that's how those look, and they're all of these are different sizes, so you will know exactly which ones you need to use for each one. So this is the biggest at the top, and then you got the medium sized ones and the small ones. And basically the same thing goes with these lightning bolts. So you should be able to find out which one fits where. And I'm pretty sure I picked out the right one, so I'll just show you real quick. Or I might be wrong. Let me see whether this one. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, it's this one. I had the wrong one. So here you go. I'll show you real quick. I plugged this thunder piece in here to try to show you. Can I do it on camera? I can. So that's how that looks. And you can put all those in there, and he's going to be super charged up with you know, thunder and lightning going on full power here. And that looks really cool. So I'm not going to change out all of them. I'll show you guys at the end of the video in the you know, slideshow. But that's how you do that. And in my opinion, the coolest feature about this figure is that you get 2 looks. You get the look from once he gets Stormbreaker and he upgrades his outfit, and you have to look from the end of Ragnarok, aka also the end or the beginning of Infinity War. And the reason you can do that is because he comes with two different parts here. So you have, which is my first time really seeing this in a figure, a alternate upper body. So you get the full upper body here, and he also comes with the bare arms. That's how he looked in the film at the beginning. And like I said, the it's pretty easy to take this off. So like when you're just trying to, use the articulation in the torso, you can easily just pop that right off, which is fine for me. I'd rather be able to pop off easy than, me having a chance of breaking the peg. So that's how that looks. And then you just plug the upper body into there like that, and boom, now you're how you looked basically at the beginning of the film right here. So, and then you plug those pieces right here into this, and you'll be good to go. So let me see. I'll go ahead and change them out for you real quick, so you can see how that looks. So, boom! Look at that. Now you're pre Stormbreaker Thor right here, which is also a really cool look and looks pretty badass. So I'm glad they give you the options for both of those Thors. I think that's really cool. And last but not least, we have Stormbreaker here, which the details of it are pretty good, but I would have loved to have a little paint. It's kind of just solid colors here, but the actual weapon looks pretty good. I think they did a really good job with the actual sculpt of it. And he comes with these cool lightning effects, which they don't peg in. They kind of just stick up there, so you can just take them off like this. I think this one just kind of, yep, it kind of hooks in there. So it's cool that he comes with those. That it comes with those effective pieces. But that's how that looks. It looks pretty good. And just Thor can just summon them to his hand and get down to business. Pretty cool. Now it's size comparison time. Time to compare Thor to other figures from other lines. Here he is with SHF Infinity War Cap and Iron Man. Here he is beside Mezco's 112 Blade and Netflix Punisher. Here he is from figures from his own line. You got Mafex Wolverine and Mafex Deadpool. And here he is beside Figma's Lucina and Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Black Widow. Overall, Mafex Infinity War Thor is a outstanding figure. I have a couple gripes with it after messing around with it, and I'm going to get those out the way before I gush over this figure. One thing, I can't see myself really using the lightning effects to go on the buttons much, because they're kind of tedious to get on and off. You kind of have to get something to press underneath it to take some of them off. And plus, I don't want to lose the buttons either, because they're really tiny, and I almost actually lost one. But it is a really cool effect. But honestly, personally for me, I'm probably just going to be using the normal buttons. But this is a really cool look, and I'm glad that they added it. But other than that, and the fact that one of my ankles on mine is kind of loose, so it the foot detaches from the leg kind of easily. I think it's on the left leg, and I have kind of a little bit of looseness in the neck area. But I'm pretty sure those are just personal QC issues. Hopefully everybody won't have to go through that. But other than that, man, this guy is outstanding. The sculpt, the head sculpt, people I've seen complain about it, saying that the SH Figure Arts version looks better. I don't have that version to compare it to, but this guy looks like Chris Hemsworth. I think it's just a very good likeness, and they did a really good job painting the face and with the sculpting. It's a little soft, a little teeny bit soft, but I think it's really good. The actual costume itself, amazing, very detailed. This is exactly how I want it to look. You got yourself a bendy wire cape. Yes, I would have liked to have a little bit more bendy wire in there, but I can't complain. They got it in the spots that you really needed at, which is great. Speaking of the cape, I think it is tailored very, very well. I like the way they tailored it, how it's stitched and everything looks really good. Um, yeah, all these cool lightning effects with it. You can switch out the torsos. I've never seen any company really do that, man. Other than Mafex, I'm pretty sure they did that with the Dark Knight Joker figures. But other than Mafex, I don't see anybody else doing that. Being able to switch out torsos to get a whole different look, so you can go from the look at the beginning of the film to the look post Stormbreaker, which is really freaking sweet. You get 3 head sculpts, different hands, and Stormbreaker itself also comes with its own lightning effects. It's really not nothing to really complain about. I believe this guy is definitely worth the money, and he was worth the wait. And I give him 2 certified quantities, so 2 thumbs up of approval. Where's the other one? There it is. Yeah, he gets 2 of those. This guy is exceptional, and he probably is one of my favorite Mafex figures in my collection. Besides, of course, the comic book Spidey. This guy is top tier, and he definitely is going to be a contender for figure of the year. This guy is 100% awesome, and I've been having a hell of a time, just messing around with this guy, playing with him, getting him different poses, messing with the different options. He's really cool, guys. Alright, I'm going to stop gushing over this figure. If you're even thinking about getting this figure, go out and get it. He is definitely 100% worth it. He is awesome. Right now, I'm pretty sure you can still pick him up at Ami. He's at Japanese figure retailers right now. So go get him at Ami or any other Japanese retailers. If not, just wait a month. He should be at Big Bad Toy Store. I'm pretty sure pre-orders for that figure are still up. Know that the prices are going to differ there. This might be a little bit higher because you're importing it. So it is what it is. But he is definitely worth the money. And yeah, man, I can't say anything else. But guys, if you like this figure, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel for more content, more figure reviews. I got another figure review, should be up within a day or so, of another figure I'm pretty excited for. We'll see how that goes. But until then, guys, stay gold, peace, and also, please, guys, stay safe out there. It's COVID-19 still out there. Enjoy that slideshow. See ya.